Hello and welcome to Fusion Tech. Today I will be talking about the Asus Zenfone 2, which is Asus's venture into the affordable yet good smartphone market. Now, this is the first phone to feature 4 GB of RAM, but more on that later. This phone features a beautiful 1080p display with Android 5.0 and, sadly, the Zen UI. Now, this also features an Intel Atom processor instead of the normal Snapdragon processors. Also, with that Power VR GPU, that's actually a pretty good GPU as well. That will blow through everything, including games, and no matter what tasks you throw at it. So, with a good GPU, a good CPU, and 4 gigs of RAM, pretty amazing. One of the biggest selling features of this device is probably its amazing, affordable price tag. This phone will sell for just around $200 off contract with 2 GB of RAM and around $350 for the 4 GB model. Now, this phone is all plastic, but it is made to look like metal and feel like metal. This device has the Intel Atom, of course, and the Power VR GPU, which is a decent GPU also. Also, it has a micro SD card slot, which is on the dying breed of pretty much all phones. It also has a 5.5-inch display, just like the Alcatel One Touch Idol 3. Even with all that, this device is only 170 grams. Let's talk about the camera. It's a 13 megapixel camera with 1080p video recording at 30 frames per second. It also has a dual tone flash for those beautiful night shots. And the front camera is 500 megapixels and also has 1080p recording at 30 frames per second. Now, this isn't the best camera on the market, but it will do for most people, and also you gotta factor in the price. It's not that expensive of a phone, so that's actually a pretty good camera set. To power all of this, the Zenfone 2 has a 3000 mAh battery that is non-removable. Sadly, it is non-removable, but it does support fast charging, which is also a nice feature. This device ships with 16, 32, or 64 gigabytes of internal storage, which is also expandable with that, of course, micro SD card slot. So the software runs Android 5.0, but also has the Zen UI overlay. It adds some good features to Android, but mostly just slows down the device and adds too many bloat apps. Thankfully, you can disable most of the stock apps and replace them with Google apps, but keep that in mind when you're buying this phone. The Zenfone 2 was released in March of this year, and I think that it is a great buy for anyone wanting a decent smartphone for an affordable price. Check the link in the description below to see a link for this phone. But this is also great competition for the One Touch Idol 3 and even the Moto G. Let me know what you think about the Asus Zenfone 2 in the comments section below, and give a video a like if you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video on Fusion Tech. If you like this video, please check out some of my other videos to the left. And don't forget to follow me on social media and subscribe for more content. Thank you again, and goodbye.